Welcome back, hatchlings. And today, this is another one of those. I know I probably scared y'all with the community announcement, but don't worry. This one is unlike the last one where I just basically got my thoughts out, my complaints really. This one is a positive video. Do not worry. This has nothing but good things in it. It's all good things, all good things. We will be perfectly fine after this. Don't worry at all. But really, it's just about recent events, and I wanted to go over them just because I bet you guys are wondering about, I don't know, TTF, the updates on that, where the video schedule has gone, and of course, what's been going on with me. I've been less active, but we're going to be going over that just now. So first, because I guess this will be the quickest category of things I wanted to talk about, we'll talk about TTF, merch, the website, all that. So as y'all know, Rex is getting its TLC, and it actually, it's been a right pain to deal with, but it's going along quite nicely. Many fixes to the problems that it previously had, and along with that, it looks significantly better, and we're closing in on finishing up this new model, and it's going to look fantastic. I know you all are just absolutely going to love it. And yeah, so that's all with that. And then as many of you will know as well, because of the Rex redo, and we're just going to end up waiting for the trailer, there's a whole website redo as well that we're doing. And that's going to release along with the trailer. And that means merchandise, all that, because it's been around for a long time, but all of it has been it's all been disabled for a while. But don't worry, it'll be coming back soon. And hopefully before the channel anniversary, which will be next month. I wanted to get it out in time for the 4th of July, but it's looking like it might not happen. But I will still have the 4th of July merchandise available from that. But past that, we're gonna hop into the next category. So if I can remember, at least, maybe if you guys can, I'm sure editor me will probably forget this, but drop like timestamps for these things. I'm sure viewers would very much, or fellow viewers would very much appreciate it. But the next category here is just going to be me talking about the delay in uploads, certain series that have just gone away, and things like that. So the first one is just the lack of uploads. So I'll start this off by saying the editing software I've been using has been rightfully ticking me off recently, and that was one thing that just made me very unmotivated to make videos. But that's not the main thing. That was one thing, but I could still soak up through that. And we'll touch on that later. And that's going to be one of the leading factors to this actual video's creation. But really something that I just wanted to mention was, and this is something that had basically gripped the channel by its throat for a moment, delaying uploads, but now won't anymore, at least. I am officially a graduate. I am done with school, so uploads will be a little bit more common. I have more time on my hands. It's a weird feeling, because with this channel, I have practically grown up with it. And just, I think I was 11, maybe 12 years old when this channel, or account at least, was first made. And that is insane to be thinking about. Just everything that the channel has become. Obviously, it's not ending anytime soon. If anyone's like getting scared, like, oh no, he's talking about this. Is he gonna pull a Matt Pat? No, I'm not gonna pull a Matt Pat. The channel's staying around. But it's a weird feeling, in a sense, that you guys have been able to watch me grow up, and I've been able to grow up with you guys as well. And it really has been a journey, and of course it will continue to be a journey as I will continue this into adulthood. And obviously I hope that this and TTF can become my life. It can become my job, so I'm not doing what I'm currently doing, which is just working at a normal fast food job, and it's just unbearable at times. So I hope that this will end up being what the future of my life will hold, and I'm hoping that especially for you guys, because you guys will get much more content that way. And in general, really, it's just an honor for all that. And I'm not a full adult. I'm not, an adult yet. I'm still a teenager. I'm only 17 so far. But I've graduated. So really, it feels like my childhood years have, for the most part, come to a close, and they'll fully be at a close very soon here. So there's that. yeah, so thank you all for the ride. And if yeah, I don't really know what to say, but thank you all for that. But moving on to that, off of that category, so that was one of the reasons uploads have been delayed for the most part, and the software part, which I'll get into in a minute. But another part was the Red Dead part. If you guys are wondering where that is, don't you worry. More Red Dead videos will be on the way. It'll probably be the next upload, or it might be archive. I don't know. Leave in the comments like a mini poll, or maybe I'll run a poll on the community tab of the channel of like, oh, would you prefer Ark or would you prefer Red Dead? But we'll have to see about that. But for now, all I know is for Red Dead, though, I had lost a little enthusiasm because a lot of people had pointed out the comment I had made about Micah being a rat, and a bunch of people were like, oh, this is not your first time playing. Clearly, you have 100% played this game before, even though I have never played Red Dead before. In fact, my first introduction to Red Dead, I hated it. I had played Red Dead Online, and it was not the most enjoyable of experiences, but what was enjoyable is the moment I went into the, I don't know if they call it campaign or story mode, I can't remember, but that is when I started gaining my love for Red Dead and understanding the game to where I actually continued playing it. And from there, I have done nothing but want to make them, and those comments kind of giving that away killed a little bit of enthusiasm I had for it. But don't worry, that enthusiasm is, as you all can imagine, it's coming back slowly but surely. So Red Dead will be making its grand return here soon, and even better than before, because this is the next big category. So if y'all are timestamping, prepare yourselves. Then we get into the program side. So DaVinci Resolve 18 is what I'm currently using and have been using for now a couple of years. And it's a wonderful software. I love DaVinci Resolve. However, at times it can frustrate me, as it's not the fastest of softwares. It can really tick me off because it freezes. It freezes every time I need to pause and unpause, or I scrub through the timeline and I need to figure out what I'm trying to edit. It ticks me off because whenever I try to find things I'm looking for, it just lags. I'm stuck there for like a good 15 seconds before it actually starts playing, and it just, the workflow of editing is horrible. It needed a change, and that is exactly what is happening and why this video exists. Because I had opened Photoshop and I look, and Adobe is doing this little offer, and they're like, hey, you want Creative Cloud? Well, we're offering it, and if you'd want, you can have this big discount on it, and you'll just upgrade your current subscription of only Photoshop and go to that. I still have Substance Painter for Lizat, but that's on a separate account, blah, 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 blah. But my Photoshop account now has, like my personal one at least, has everything on it now. So that includes Premiere Pro, which is a much more advanced program. And after testing it quite a bit with some footage from previous videos that made the DaVinci lag out pretty much, it does not cause this to lag out at all. In fact, it runs beautifully. The videos are crisp, clean. You can scrub through the timeline, no problem. Just play the video. It's very smooth, and it feels like it was properly optimized. I know there is a way to get the properly optimized version of DaVinci Resolve, but that is $300. And unfortunately, I'm not paying $300 for an editing software. I'd rather pay a subscription that's like $5 more expensive than what I'm currently paying to get all of the apps, including Premiere Pro, and of course, keeping my Photoshop. So I'd rather keep it like that, because I've always used I haven't always used Photoshop. I used to use an app called Pixlr online. It was free until I got a PC, and I'm like, yeah, I'll use Photoshop now, which has always been useful. I love Photoshop. It's an amazing software. There's no complaints I have about it, and I would never, ever want to give it up. So there's that. And that's one of the main reasons this video has even been created, in a sense. Just, I wanted to let you all know that this is going to be a big change for the channel, obviously. It's going to be a very big change. And I know that it will be visible at times, but mainly it'll be visible in the quality field. I probably will still have to tune into it a little bit, get my touch back with editing when it comes to that, because it's a brand new software and everything. So I I just could not wait to tell you guys about this, and I thought it deserved its own video, its own update video. And yeah, past that, I wanted to do something that originally I had not planned on doing in this video, but I wanted to do it anyways because next month will be the channel's anniversary. And it's been quite a ride. It feels like a new boundary has been set for the channel. And I wanted to thank you all for the amazing ride that we've had so far. And it has been nothing short of absolutely incredible. And obviously we're going to continue it. And just thank you all so much for all your support over all of these years and for your continuing support, of course. Thank you all so much for that. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already, as it supports me big time and it puts a big smile on my face. And you'll also get notified whenever a new upload's out. So that's a pretty big bonus, am I right? But I will see you all in the next one. Oh, bye-bye.